Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Finally, it's Monday. Hello, hello. Today's been a weird day, I'll say, chat. I've been like, do I want to stream? Do I not want to stream? I've been debating on it all day. By the way, Joe, thank you for the first daily star. Like, thank you. Okito, thank you also for your actual first daily star. Thank you, thank you. I don't know if it actually was your first, but after the reset happened a while ago, but you never know. But hopefully everyone's having an amazing day. Today, I really don't know what I wanted to do today. It's all gonna be, my mind's going haywire. Today, I've had a lot of stuff go on today, especially this morning. But, I know one of the things I want to do today is maybe Osu related, maybe. I don't know, circle related. We could also be doing reactions, maybe. I don't know. Just whatever comes up to my mind, you know. That's what a lot of my streams are naturally. Just whatever comes to the mind. You know, literally, I'm pretty sure a lot of my streams now have only, on Mondays, have just been Osu. Yeah, it's been, Osu for 2 weeks? Or 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Every Monday. So I think maybe that's getting added to it as lore schedule, maybe? Maybe. But hopefully everyone's having an amazing one. Hopefully. I know I've posted like, I think in the over the weekend, chat, I posted so much on Twitter. I know on either of the other accounts. Like, I think it's been the most active I've been in a while. Because I know was off it for a bit, then came back for a while, and then I stopped posting, and I did again. It was fun.
You're such a good girl.
Thinking, hello, Nikki. Oh my. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Still. Like, I'm pretty sure, let me see, have I posted anything in the main, on my main? You know, I didn't. Okay, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this was the last, hold on, I can show this. Full screen this, there we go. My last ever post I put was, minus the tweet from last stream, was this one, on my main, on the, my public account. Which still, did it go well? I never got asked. I never got asked for the giant booba. I never got asked. Do I wonder why I chose one that had massive booba? No. I might not. Why I chose it when I knew I did not expect it to be horrible. Also, what in the heck is Rex trending? What? What is this trending? What is this? I'm not clicking on anything in this thing. I mean, I get the iOS thing, because that was one technology thing. Why is deport Elon trending and this Trump to angry German trending? What the heck? What on? I'm clicking this. What the heck is? Oh, okay. I can. Well, interesting. Well, okay then. People are just saying that they're as bad as each other, so that's all this is. Huh. The more you know. The more you know about people. I wanna. Pardon me. I also saw this chat. I think it's probably that's all on Twitter posts. We should actually do. I want to do a couple like tests, like just like chat, chat and give me ideas for tests I could take, like, and hopefully not ones that we already know the answer to. I'm pretty sure a lot of them we would already know the answer to. Like, if someone gave me an autism test, I'm pretty sure we would already know that. We would know that would be 100% right. bum, bum. What? Yeah, I don't know. It would probably get into there at one point. Let's say like, if I get an autism test and it says, oh, there isn't any autism, I will throw someone. I will go, they're going to the river and back. But yeah. How are you, Nikki, by the way? Bro, I can't even show my own. I don't think I can even show my own Twitter now because my Twitter has gone down so downhill recently. And from multiple occasions. It's like a mixture of memes and then it just goes, especially now, and then Yuri. But nowadays it's literally just bad enough because of the politics. Politics in general are, yeah, yike. Big yike. Especially also where my stuff has little religious stuff too. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. But I think what we're gonna do, at least start off, maybe circles. Also, hold on, why is Elon trending? Hold on, I'm curious before we start something. Why is Elon trending? When is it? Elon's joked about, hold on, I'm reading this. In the past week or so, Elon joked about something Taylor Swift. I'm not gonna say that because it could trigger people. Limited to no trying to assassinate the Vining president and potential consumer fraud. What?
Next year we'll probably.
Alright, can I shut? No. Well, okay, Twitter. You do you. I know you hate him. I know you hate Elon, but. Oh, wait. Yeah. Bruh, I will not ask. I think Twitter's just going down a hole at this point, even though we've already known it. We've already known it. But chat, I think it is time for the most do. Right. I'm thinking right. Also, holy cow, the people with iOS 18 is gonna be a lot of fun. This shows how much of a tech nerd I am. Chat, or tech nerd. Do I count it as a tech nerd or a tech nutcase? I am both. But still, literally, like whenever you get excited for an update, you're like, oh, update. Like that's my tech brain's like, okay, how can I break it? How can I break this, or how is this going to be good? That's where my brain goes. And how bad will many consumers be? But all right, let's do it. I think I'm ready for it. Oh, it's in very loud. Lower this than my headphones. There we go. I don't have any of my Osu stuff open. I am unprepared. I'm unprepared. Which isn't, at this point, is that normal? Yes. Me being unprepared is just life at this point. I need Gosu memory and open tablet. All right, let's do it. Where's Osu? Starts with of course, and the Moose song. Do it. Also, I hit my the tape on my pen keeps coming off, which is super annoying. Hello. Hello, Zaku. I hope you're has that your name? Hello, Zaku. Welcome, welcome. What do you mean, pedo? Huh? What are you on about? Huh? Displaying yourself as a small child? The thing is, you don't understand what chibis are, do you? And a girl too? This is what happens when people don't read. I know what they are. The funny thing is, you're attacking someone that is just using a avatar to show themselves. That's it. But this is some weird crap. The thing is, I also point out, whenever people don't ever decide to read anything. No, I'm attacking, you're confronting. What? It's still the same thing. Oh, wow. Dang it. Shut up alarm. There. I liked it too, and it turned out he had CP. I think that's just a lolicon at that point. Oh my, not real stuff? No anime? No, I mean, if he liked that stuff too, if he liked chibis, in a way, I think at that point, that was just literally just, then it's not lolly, it's beware. What do you mean, beware? What do you mean, beware? What do you mean? What do you mean? This is a dangerous practice you're doing? What? The fight, so I would have taken action against you if I was a lawman. Yeah. Okay then. Do you then, my guy. But literally would do a background check on you. The funny thing is, you're one that's saying going after someone who's using is a VTuber. And it isn't like anyone else does this too. I want to point that out. No, I was like, what are you on? I was like, what is this man on? I was like, huh? I'm like, what? I was like, this man's like some type of right. I'm gonna go half horribly political. That's like some type of right wing nonsense political. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Right wing is better than being a left. True. Math being a massive. I would say be careful words. Hello, Yuko. How are you? How are you, sweetie? Dang it. Oh. Well, okay, what the heck has been going on in chat? What the heck has been going on? Dang it. Friendly bot? I think that's my main bot. I don't know what you got timed out for, you know, but... Dang it. Okay, I missed. That's 50. Fine, never mind. What the heck did I miss? I don't know. What did I miss? Hold on. Holy chat. I think it's a YouTube store for data server. Yeah, Daily Star. Daily Star Yuko is just a channel point. Oh, what the? What the? Wait. Hold on. Oh, I'm not even showing the wrong thing. Play view. What the heck? Hold on. Tight defender, what kind of one? Thinking. I will not question I will question that. Your message tells me. What the? Wait. Where did this come from? What the heck? Yeah. This is assumptions. I know. Yuko, what were you timed out for? I'm curious. I was like. Blacklisted, wrong word usage, 5-second timeout. Was it Stream Elements that did it to you? 512. I am a report. Oh. What the heck? Hold on. Yuko. I need to look up a Yuko thing. Hold on. Yuko. How do I check viewer card? Hold on. I'm seeing if Stream Elements timed you out or if it was. Wait, mod actions. I blacklisted words used. Yuko, can you DM me what words you use, please? What you were trying to type? That word. Okay. I think is that in my. Hold on. I need to hide this. I need to hide this list. Okay, to be that more. Oh yeah. Hold on, I need to. God, I can't remember that. I can't show this on stream or else I'll ban myself. This is your main. Your account, no profile picture. Hold on, let's see. Oh, I went to your account. Oopsies, wrong one. I'll look it up later. Hold on, I need to figure out that one thing I was trying to find. What the? Okay. I'm blocked. I'm blind. Help me. Streamer bot. Text. Word blacklist. What'd I come back to? Hi, Nikki. Yeah. Nonsense. Why do you keep on? Hi, Nikki. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Yeah. Yeah, you could bypass it. What the? Okay. Illegal. Yeah. No. I'm sorry. What the heck was going on? Hold on. I want to look here. Why is okay? Why is that? Why okay? Why is retard? I think it's still in here. I can't show my ban list on the words. I can't show my ban list because if I do, I will definitely be doxing myself and banning myself in an instant. Because my ban that's on the bot list. Okay, try it now. That should fix it. I think the bot should fix itself now. If you try typing in, bro, that's 10 minutes of chat. You're actually slow. I'm sorry. I was doing Flame Wall. I was playing Flame Wall, and I've been trying to read through all this crap. I'm sorry. You DM me? I didn't know. I was like, hold on, Yuko. What you didn't see in that, you could have done it right after. Yuko, you didn't see this. Hold on. Not above your thing. These exact lines is what changed my mind for a minute. I did see it. Still, wait, hold on. I need to close that. There we go. Yeah. Okay, you could try typing in what timed you out, please. This. Yep, there we go. I had to fit. This stupid code. It's in my blacklist of my the text document. I just copied my whole Twitch list, basically. Oh, and I just closed out chat. I just closed out of my own chat. Nah. Nah. I am a perfectly sane streamer. I totally am. I am sane. Where's my chat? Please. There we go. There we go. Yeah, by the way, hi Nikki. How are you, sweetie? How are you? Yeah, you came back to nonsense. That's what you came back to. Oh my. Still, I actually want to point out here, by the way, how in the heck did this score go so well? Through all of that, I 700 combo. I 700 combo on a warm-up. How is that possible? I want answers. I won't question my life, but... By the way, how are you, Yuko? How are you? How are you, sweetie? I'm decent. That's good. That's good. Alright. Also, I forgot. Oh, I need to... Where's Streamerbot? Streamerbot. There we go. Now the O2 channel point should be active. O2 channel point should be active now. Really good. I still need to pass this. I need to try Emerald Sword at one point. Ugh. You know what? Here, let's do F2 in here. Let's F2 my favorites and see what I get. I also still need to pass that freaking Osu memories still. You know what? I don't know why I'm doing this hard rock, but also, where's Joflo at? Bro was in chat, he left, and that happened. I have aim. I have aim. There we go. Of course, I'm gonna break on the stream. I know I am. Cannot aim. I can't aim that right now. Still. I'm pretty sure also Ronia should be active for map requests, I'm pretty sure. If I'm mistaken. Yeah. You know what? You know what? Let's have fun here. Just have two in here. And see if I can get anything good. United. We love United. What in the Roblox? What in the Roblox? Wait, it's 2B. You know, I'm curious. How bad is this gonna be? Hold on. I get it. Hold on. I get it. What am I playing? What is this? Oh! What am I playing? What am I playing? Is this not even time? It's just... Oh my god, the combo. What is... I won't ask. I'm not finishing it. I refuse because it's not even working. I won't ask. I won't ask. Oh, we're going back to older maps I haven't played. Oh god, this map, that map. Oh, bad memories for me. Oh, I want to try. Hold on. This one. Wait, is Hard Rock on? Yeah, I have no fail on. Hard Rock, Hard Rock. Like, does not feel like Hard Rock.
Another killer. Go ahead, kill me again. I see you're able, but inside you know the end can be bad. I can tell you're really tired of the fighting, but I even come back after dying. Why not let me win? You can dodge forever, even if the pain is more fun together. You know I will just reset and come back nearer, and with every try I'm getting even faster than you are. I am made.
I cannot. I have. My mind is not registering the circles before they appear. Some of them. And I think it's showing. It's showing. Aim, 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 aim.
One step left now, it's almost time. Show you what my determination has to left for you to get back to. You should prepare to just die. Like all your friends, you have a really good time. But guys like you are always just fools. Come at me, try to kill me with your fancy tours. Let's go, now the room gets chiller. Let's go, just another killer. Go ahead, kill me again, I see you're able. But inside you know the end can be better. I can tell you're really tired of the fighting. But I even come back after dying. Why not ruin? You can dodge forever. Even if the pain is more fun together. You know I will just reset and come back nearer. And with every try I'm getting even
Can I not aim today? Or something? Like, what the heck? It seems like anything I do is like not there. You know what? You know what? Where's the 2 song? Where's the MREC 2, you? Where's it? This ain't a good sign. This ain't a good sign. I don't know. That's good. This feels way better. I don't know why, but it just does. Wait, this is my best play on this. Huh? Wait, what? Wait, huh? Okay. Okay. Okay, at least I hit the ending. And still it's a 2 miss. Well, 5 miss. 5 miss at the ending. It was almost a 1 miss. Come on. You can't do that to me. Still, not bad play. Better act than my other plays I have. Actually, no, it's not my best act, but still a melon. By the way, oh, I didn't. I mean, Yuko, how was Undertale last night? I don't know if it's last night or evening for you. I don't know how I hope Undertale was called. Oh, actually, speaking of games that I need other games. Speaking of other games, I really need to do. I know Nikki's mentioned this to me too, and I need to play this on stream. Was the multiplayer Mario 64? I want to try that at one point. I want to so bad, but I need to try. I want to try. I want to try this one more time though. One more time on this map, but. Okay, one more time. Oh my. You know what? I shouldn't keep restarting. I shouldn't. Or no, I'm not submitting that. I'm not submitting that score. No, thank you. I really need to go back to farming at one point because literally it feels like I have lost so much rank recently. It feels like. The thing is, I haven't farmed as well. Hold on. I haven't farmed as well, which is also a big issue. Like, I don't think I can even do a simple make a move play. I don't think, like where it's wanting me to. Like, I don't think I could. I'm actually doomed. I'm actually doomed. I'm actually doomed. I'm actually doomed. Malta, why are these circles so big? I'm actually doomed. I'm 5 missing make a move, which is like, even though it is 67, it's 67, but it's still 5 stars, almost 6. I can't even do a simple make a move play with Hard Rock. And it's not gonna be any easier with, what do you call it? With, no mod. Oh my god, Pataru, no thank you. No, thank you. This I've not heard. Yuri. Yippee. Yippee. Yuri buff? Yuri buff? Anyone? Oof. Maybe. It's only a quarter of the way, but... Oh my, that was at the very end. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. What is that garbage? Oh my, come on. Ah. What is this? How much would that have been worth? How much that would have been worth? 97. 97. I think, okay, it would only been like a one, maybe around 150-ish. I'm guessing. Oh my. Why? Why? Bruh. That is so stupid. I could have also probably sniped Teo. Maybe. Bruh. Oh my god, it happened. What are these one misses on these maps? What is this crap? Ugh. What is this freaking crap? It happened. I freaking one choke again. That would have been a freaking 200, I bet. I bet that's a 200. Wait, that would have been like a 200. Oh my god, it actually would have been. I think if I held ACK, I'm pretty sure that would have been a 200. Wait, what? Hello? Osu? Where's my score? Where's my score? Okay, there, wait, friend ranking. Okay. Oh, I could have sniped Cyrock. Ah, dang it. Dang it. I could have. Cyrock would have. You know what? No, I'm doing this again. Screw this. That if I can aim that in one circle. No. Oh my god, that would actually been a good aim too. Come on, come on, come on. Can I not hit it now? No. No, if I go to another map, if I go to this, I'm gonna like, every time I see a map, I'm gonna probably like freaking one choke it. Okay. Wait, where did when we do this one? Hard Rock Alone. Peak farming. No, that's not farm. That miss. Oh my god, the actual Cyrox curse is real. The Cyrox curse is freaking real. Oh my god, I too miss that too. I'm consistent in missing. It feels like I am so consistent in missing. Actually. Oh my. Like it's either a 1 miss or a 2 miss. I am so consistent. It feels actual. Like what is this crap that I'm You know, I just know I can do it. You know, it's like the feeling of, you know you can handle it and do it, but then you just can't aim. Like actual. Okay, no, Marshmallow is stupid. Alright. You know what, I'll do base slot. I'll do base slot. Okay, it's okay. We're okay, we're okay, we're okay. I'm okay, okay. Still the one choke. That's actually that's actually doable or like fixable. It actually is fixable. Especially if you like choked at the weirdest portion. If I do it again, that is actually fixable. Also, I don't know why I'm having so many encoding frame drops. My hope is it's not what do you call it? What's wrong with it? where I had a update today for my for Apple, my Apple stuff on my PC. I hope it wasn't that. What was that mess? Let's just listening to the lyrics of the song now with some reasoning. It feels a lot more. The lyrics feel a lot more personal to some people that I know now with the song lyrics. Hearing them when you read them, I won't say names though. They know who they are. So. There we go. Dang it. Dang it. The one slider break, one miss. You know what, can I go for the harder version? With the harder version of Baselet. I already have a... Was it? So no, that was... just bad act. Let's try this one. Okay, yeah, I can't. No. Nope. Nah. I was like, if I can do the top dip, wait, because that's 6.8 with no mod. 6.8, I think it's probably like 6-star or no mod. 5.69 with hard round. Wait, this actually, I did not know this was a farm map. Oh my. I hate my life. I hate that. I hate that. That would have been upsetting. I will say this about any League of Legends song. League of Legends songs are amazing. But of course, their game, no thank you. Like the art of League is amazing. It's adorable. Like especially like the anime style stuff they do. But as soon as you get to playing the game, you know you're just gonna go have a bad time. Okay, if I can hit those jumps at the end, then I'm in the safe. Still, Spider has a lot of people that do it are hitting DT, which I'm not surprised because, especially this only being a 211 with DT, I could probably play probably about 300-ish. Why do they want me to do this when I have an FC on this? This map is stupid, by the way. Oh my! Wait! Hidden hardware double time. You know, 1.2 minutes. You know. On. Can I hit that? Can I hit this or no? Also, probably I want to do something else after this. Probably do a couple reaction. I break it another portion. I one missed again. I one missed again. I one missed. Why am I the most consistent person with one missing? What is this? I'm the most consistent person on one missing. As it is. I don't get it. Hey, snipe chin at least. That's what my goal, all my goal in life is, a snipe chin. Snipe chin until he, nothing left. Okay. Let's do something else. I'm gonna do something else, chat. Just chatting. So, my goal in life is to snipe chin in any way possible. It's been my life since I met him. But part of me wants to do some reaction. So zip. On. Let me change to my channels. Also, for people, speaking of YouTube, for people that have noticed, I haven't posted much on the VOD channel. I am working on getting caught up. I apologize. But it will be hopefully Bubba soon. Hopefully soon they should be all back up on the VOD channel. No one talks about the shipwrecks worse than the Titanic. Worse than the Titanic? What? I'm kind of curious. I know what's her Nikki is a massive ship person, but I don't think she's ever told me about that unless I'm completely wrong. But what the heck? I made a sign more famous than Hollywood. Oh my. Let's look. I don't know. Anything else? Boop, 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 boop. I'm surprised. What's his name? Rev hasn't talked about. What's their name? The dramas happened recently in the VTubing community. Nope. Yeah, the last thing Rev ever talked about was the some new stuff that happened. Fast food crimes exposed by the internet. Okay, that has me intrigued. You know. Okay, sorry. Speaking on the line of food. What the heck is this, Aaron? I want to ask. Yeah. This video is one over here. It's from Wavy. We love Wavy.
Today's episode is all about the most.
Let's see. I'm kind of curious. You know, I'm always interested about food stuff. Also, we also have this Mr. Beast video that I am way late to, but we probably won't. We might not. We may watch it. We may not. We'll see.
Today's episode is all about the most disgusting, violent, and downright scandalous controversies to unfold in the realm of fast food. From Jack's employees contaminating food with menstrual blood to McDonald's.
What? Oh no. Internet. Come on, interweb. 5-second reconnection. Come on, OB. Okay, we're back. I love how for some reason OBS was like it's like, oh, you dropped a whole bunch of frames, and it just goes all the way whenever my internet goes down, but it never does.
Today's episode is all about the most disgusting, violent, and downright scandalous controversies to unfold in the realm of fast food. From Jack's employees contaminating food with menstrual blood. To McDonald's managers selling drugs using the drive-thru window, to a Burger King refusing to serve the disabled. Welcome to yet another installment of the internet's most infamous fast food disasters.
Wait, he had multiple of these? I don't know that. Oh. The Chipotle Chucker.
If you're watching this video, it's more likely than not that you've received bad customer service at fast food before. While it can be extremely frustrating,
I never had. I think I'm lucky enough. Might also be because I am such a closeted person. I don't talk to people much.
There have the social awareness not to make a big scene out of it, and work towards a sensible compromise with the employees who fucked you over.
Yeah.
Well, this wouldn't be the case with the woman who became frustrated at a Chipotle in Parma, Ohio late last year.
Of course,
this
Ohio.
Is the story of the Chipotle Chucker. In September
also, I don't know why I turned
2023,
subtitles on
a customer
there.
by the name of Rosemary Hain became furious after receiving her order, apparently being unsatisfied with the quality of her Chipotle. Despite attempts to calm her down, Hain completely lost it and violently threw a bowl of hot food directly into the employee's chest and face. The whole incident was recorded by a bystander, with another customer immediately confronting Hain and threatening to call the cops over the matter.
Oh. You gotta love the guy, the guy like, oh, I need to post this on Instagram. This man's right here.
It shouldn't be surprising that this footage was immediately uploaded to social media, with many being outraged by the woman's absurd behavior. The victim in question was 17-year-old Emily Russell.
She is not 17. She is not 17. Heck no. I don't know why it sounds southern there, but like, that does not. What?
Rose.
That is. I'm not. Oh, what? Well, okay. I mean, I meant to press. I guess I can't do that with my. I guess Control 3 is a keybind if, like, you're not on your my model. Yeah. There we go. She does not look 17. She does not. I'm sorry.
Mary being quickly arrested and charged with assault. According to Fox 8 News, when questioned about why she committed such a bizarre act, she stated, "If I showed you how my food looked and how my food looked a week later from that same restaurant, it's disgusting." Despite this, she did offer a full apology and made it clear she regretted her actions. The judge, however, was completely unsympathetic to her pleas. She was sentenced to 180 days in jail, with 90 of them being suspended. According to official sources, Judge Timothy Gilligan, who was presiding over the case, wasn't quite done yet, though. While a jail sentence was bad enough, he felt that this was an opportunity to teach the woman what it was like to be on the receiving end of customer abuse. So he offered her a deal. If she worked in a fast food restaurant for a minimum of 20 hours for an 8-week period, he would significantly reduce her jail sentence. And this was an offer that she readily took. Yeah, part of her punishment from the judge was having her actually work at a restaurant. While this had clearly been an unpleasant experience for the young worker, she didn't seem to let it impact her all too much. In an interview with USA Today, she stated, "I was telling the judge she left the building and went to her car, and she came back."
I wish I could turn off the background completely.
We live in a world right now where she could have done anything she wanted. She could have punched me in my face or pulled a gun out. I'm lucky that I only got a bowl thrown in my face. It was also revealed that she believed the punishment was befitting of the crime, saying she was satisfied with the outcome. In addition to all of this, a GoFundMe was started for the girl, with it racking up over $10,000 in total donations. Obviously, what Hain had done was inexcusable and shouldn't have happened, but the donations and public outcry certainly served as a nice silver lining to the unfortunate event. However, this wouldn't be the end of the story.
There you go.
An article was recently released by the news outlet
That's what I
Grubstreet,
wanted.
where they examined her life after the incident and whether or not she had actually received a proper punishment. According to the article, she ended up being employed at a Burger King restaurant to comply with the judge's request, but this is about as far as her goodwill went. She said some questionable comments when reflecting on the incident, having the nerve to imply the clip of her throwing the food in the employee's face had been, quote, taken out of context. Stating, if you saw the full video, you'll see me waiting for 35 minutes. You'll see me say something to Emily that's not rude or anything. You'll see her talk rude to me. I wish I could post that. It's also important to clarify here that the reason she says that she was upset was that she thought that the food just looked disgusting.
That's the only reason.
Actually totally correct, but you know, she justifies her outrage.
That's your only reasoning? That looks
like
disgusting.
Shit, which I've had some
which
fucked
crazy.
up bowls from Chipotle before, but come on, bitch, this is like out of line.
I've never had Chipotle, so I don't know.
The extremely long wait time and the allegedly rude service apparently led this woman to the infamous outburst. Overall, the situation serves as a reminder that fast food workers are human beings as well. And no matter how frustrating terrible service can be, it's never worth going completely psycho over some food.
Exactly. Oh yeah, here comes the blood one. I'm interested about. Secret sauce.
A common trope in movies
oh no.
and TV shows is the idea of a disgruntled fast food worker tampering with the customer's order, usually by spitting on the food.
What the heck?
And serving it while the recipient will mindlessly go about eating it without a second thought. While it's disturbing to imagine, it's actually extremely rare that this happens.
Good.
Most of the stories that you've seen online over the years regarding fast food contamination, it's
I think that's good.
Myths and urban legends. That being said, some incidents have occurred, and one of
we also have the Burger King guy that happened.
Most graphic and disturbing occurred at a restaurant in Columbus, Mississippi. This is the story of Jack's secret sauce. On January 7th of 2017, 18-year-old Sky Juliet Samuel was working at a Jack's restaurant when she became frustrated with a customer in the drive-thru. The exact wording of their exchange is unknown, but the important thing is that it was enough to greatly upset both parties.
Oh no.
Sky in particular got so upset that she decided to add something a bit extra to the customer's order when making it. According to later reports, she licked the cheese for the burger and then proceeded to wipe menstrual blood onto the sandwich, allegedly disguising this stuff with the condiment. Sky's co-worker witnessed all of this, and when she went home, immediately told her mother about the incident, who then proceeded to make a post on Facebook, warning any patrons that had ordered food from the restaurant in a specific window of time that their order may have been tampered with in a serious way. The victim had reported Sky, intending to get her in trouble for her poor customer service. But after seeing the post, put two and two together and reported the incident to the authorities. According to an article by KFOR News, the mother of the coworker who had initially reported the tampering was fired a few days later, implying that Jax had attempted to cover up the whole thing. However, this rumor was dispelled once it was revealed to get her in trouble for her poor customer service. But after seeing the post, put two and two together and reported the incident to the authorities. According to an article by KFOR News, the mother of the coworker who had initially reported the tampering was fired a few days later, implying that Jax had attempted to cover up the whole thing. However, this rumor was dispelled once it was revealed the employee in question was actually terminated for stealing food. Once the news became public knowledge, a wave of disgust swept through the internet, as many were horrified picturing the event in their minds. It goes without saying that
I was like, the man's
would be
crazy.
Fired immediately from her position, but the story doesn't end there. This wasn't a simple prank gone wrong. It was a serious health code violation that could potentially land her in prison for up to 5 years. She eventually did turn herself into police after a warrant was issued. willingly
Okay, good.
allowing herself to be arrested. However, she was soon released on a $5,000 bond. Interestingly, according to the Daily Mail, the girl had previously worked at a Krispy Kreme nearby, but was terminated for reasons that weren't exactly clear.
What?
Like she didn't add some of her own custom frosting to a strawberry donut. A spokesperson for Jax released a lengthy statement expressing their concern regarding the ordeal, making absolute certain to emphasize that this was a unique incident that had never happened before at their establishment, making it clear that they were fully cooperating with the proper authorities.
Okay, then.
Jax sent out this statement saying in part, "Food safety is our top priority at Jax Family Restaurants. The company takes any claims of improper food handling very seriously." Recently, an audio tape recording was posted on social media claiming that an employee at the restaurant in Columbus potentially violated our stringent food handling standards.
Okay.
The employee allegedly involved in this incident was terminated several days ago for unrelated reasons and no longer works for the company. The restaurant received an A rating. At this point, Jack's internal investigation is
the heck?
ongoing, and the company
Why'd you put
will
your
do
rating
everything it
in
can
there?
to assist authorities
I mean,
with
maybe to
their
help
own
other people,
investigation.
like,
The
calm them
story
down,
gained
but...
so much traction that Sky was covered by the Breakfast Club and was deemed Donkey of the Day by Charlemagne the God.
Let me get a bite of that period patty.
Yeah.
I'll have a menstrual cycle with cheese, please. Hold the pickles. Sky,
Yeah.
I don't know where you're eligible to work after this. Okay, you need to go to college and get you an education because this is by far one of the worst things to ever have to write on a job application.
Yeah.
Have you ever been convicted or arrested of a crime? If so, what? Yes, I got arrested for putting period blood on people's burgers.
Yeah, how are you gonna put that on a thing?
Sky Sam is the
Nothing wrong with
biggest
that,
hee-haw.
by the way.
That's disgusting.
Sky was eventually
Dang.
sentenced to 1 year in prison in late 2017.
Okay.
Which is pretty
That's
nuts
crazy.
because in a lot of these fast food cases, most of the people just end up getting fired. Very rarely do they break the law and get time served. But
I mean,
that's
the
case
first
with
two
this
people
one.
we've already
It's
seen.
disappointing that someone
I
would
have had
throw
that.
away their reputation over something so petty, with this story serving as a grim reminder.
I wonder what
to
they
be
were
alert
arguing
when
about
receiving fast food
that got
from
her
strangers
that
at
upset.
restaurants. So basically, you need to be paranoid every time you get a McChicken or some sort of fucking sandwich, because who knows what sort of bodily fluids might have been squirted on that bitch. The restaurant itself seems to be going strong, meaning that despite the controversy, they were still able to maintain a loyal base of customers. So if you guys couldn't tell, diving
probably got
into
probably
these
best.
fast food stories is some
They
of the
probably got
most
even-
fun that I have here on the
So I'm gonna probably kind of even way more traction after
channel.
it came out.
And I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Ground News, for helping me get the facts straight before taking the plunge. Ground is a
We love
nonpartisan
ad.
news app
Well-
and website that aggregates news reports about
We'll allow
current
it.
events and puts them all in one place, in the hopes of exposing media bias and making it easier for you to see all sides of a story. You'll see a news outlet's political bias, how historically credible their reporting is, and even who funds the media organization. For example, we all know that Mr. Beast has been in some hot water recently.
Yeah.
He was actually sued by the company behind his Ghost Kitchen burger restaurant chain, Beast Burger, and was accused of using child labor to produce his Feastable chocolate bars. And aside from the food controversies, he's
This
been
I
in
don't
the
remember.
center of, the whole Ava Chris Tyson shit, and there's people digging up old clips of him allegedly using slurs. It's a lot to go through and tough to weed through fact and fiction. Ground can help you out here. Ground News found 65 sources covering.
Also, I don't know where the heck. So I'm thinking this. I don't know why this came to my mind. Where did my freaking phone go? I'm supposed to have it on me just in case someone needs to get a hold of me. But I don't know if it's happened or not. Come on. Oh, it's on link. All right. All right. I'll be right back to it. Let me go grab that. My phone, just in case. Here, I'm gonna go by. I'll keep this video open. But it'll only take me a few minutes on 1 minute. Nah. I did get some stuff, chat. I did get some stuff. I just didn't see it because I was blind.
Mr. Beast, and only half of them are considered credible sources. This credibility rating is based on how subjective or objective their reporting tends to be using historical data. They call it the factuality breakdown. Ground also helps expose how hyperbolic headlines can be, with some being comically subjective and editorialized. Like, I mean, just look at some of these. Here you got Gizmodo reporting Mr. Beast, quote, hired Elon Musk's favorite attorney to fight sociopathic
wow.
claims made against him. While a Business Insider article calls the attorney, quote, an aggressive super lawyer. Personally, if you're somebody who likes keeping up with current events and news headlines and even social media drama, Ground is useful. I personally enjoy browsing it. So if you're trying to surf through the BS that's online, let's give Ground a shot. Check out Ground News at ground.news/wavy or scan my QR code. They're independent and subscriber funded, and my viewers get 40% off the same Vantage plan that I use for unlimited access to all of their features.
Quintarius Brown says he couldn't figure out why people behind the counter were laughing before he got his order. When he saw the words "Lil Ugly Dude" printed at the bottom, he ran out of the restaurant.
Much like rude customers, rude service workers are a dime a dozen in today's busy world. But rarely will they directly insult you to your face. Usually workers will have enough common sense not to berate customers or call them names at the risk of losing their job. But occasionally things do slip through the cracks and employees just can't seem to help themselves. In 2016, a 15-year-old teenager named Quintarius made an order at a Wendy's located in Mobile, Alabama. At first, everything seemed normal until he noticed the workers
I'm here for the burgers. Hello, Nikki. Yeah, that was the interesting one.
His order. Confused, he looked at the receipt and found out that somebody had inputted his name as Lil Ugly Dude. While the insult may seem tame, it had a significant impact on the young man. According to his mother, Tanisha, Quintarius had suffered.
Oh wait, did the worker do that or did he do that?
Health issues his entire life, and the incident was a massive blow to his self-esteem. When she found out about the incident, she was furious, posting about the issue to Facebook in an attempt to garner support, stating the following. My child was so embarrassed and upset, he said the whole store was laughing at him, including the manager. I play about a lot of things, but my kids isn't one. My ghetto side was telling me to go back up there and let him have it, but I'd rather do it the right way.
Not your smartest plan.
She would further express her frustration in an interview with the local news outlet WKRG, characterizing the incident as blatant bullying.
We get the receipt and I looked at it and say, "Little ugly dude," and I'm like, really?
It hurt it.
That's crazy that a worker would do that though. Literally just like what's your like the thing behind it, like, huh?
It made me cry. I was embarrassed and
that's crazy.
Because it's considered bullying. You know, you don't go around making fun of people because you don't know their situations. That's bullying.
Whoa.
Quintarius was
they could be depressed.
Obviously extremely upset by what had happened, as anyone else would be, honestly. I mean, he got violated by these kids. The story would gain traction across the internet and started getting covered by numerous media outlets. Given how much negative publicity the incident had caused, Wendy...
I hate him laughing at this. It's horrible. But why? I get why it's on the receipt, but if we're Little Ugly Dude, thank you, come again soon. You're not coming back at that point.
He was quick to step in and offer an apology. Ed Sheffield, a spokesperson for the company, issued a statement claiming the employees in question had been fired, issuing an apology to the family as well as the victim himself. It's unclear exactly why the employee felt that they needed to do this. The insult really doesn't make sense, as, I mean, Quintarius is like a relatively normal-looking guy, and like, why would you know, make a paper trail for if the guy did find it? Like, it's really easy to just be like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, it's on the receipt. He could just bring it back and be like, this has the time, the date, probably even the cashier's name on it, and then you guys are fucking with me in a way that I can easily backtrace. These guys just must have been really bored, I guess. Regardless, the incident certainly soured the young man's perception regarding the fast food establishment, but hopefully he took some solace in the fact that those responsible had been held accountable. The Wendy's in question is still in operation today with a surprising Google rating of 3.4. But that was
I wonder
the
if it still took
story
before. I
of
wonder.
Lil Ugly Dude, not to be mistaken with Lil Ugly Mane.
I'm about to wash the floor with these birds.
Cheaping at Checkers.
It's no secret that over the past few decades, fast food restaurants haven't exactly kept up stellar reputations for themselves. They're often characterized as being extremely cheap and having poor customer service, but the silver lining to this is the knowledge that you're getting the same thing every time, not having to worry about sanitary issues since the restaurants are all held to the same strict sanitation standards across the country.
I mean, not all,
Unfortunately,
sadly.
employees can sometimes abuse this sense of security and get away with some pretty wild stuff, which is exactly what happened in an unassuming Checkers restaurant located in Philadelphia.
Checkers wanted good food.
In October of 2016, an employee named Richard Benson and his co-workers decided to start live streaming to Facebook.
The foot lettuce,
presumably out of sheer boredom. Now, while goofing around on the job like this isn't uncommon, it was the thing said during the stream that got people's attention.
Wait, he went live during work?
The stream, you can see and hear Benson making numerous disturbing claims, including that he's actually taking bites or eating burgers that are supposed to be served to customers.
Oh.
This is not my burger, it's doing some thick.
At one point, he even goes as far as saying that if his ops came to the restaurant, he would take the buns of the burgers that they ordered and wipe them on the floor before serving.
When our ops come through, this is what we gotta do to them. I'm about to drop this on the, I'm about to wash the floor with these birds.
Bro
and he's laughing.
His ops lacking. They continue to dig their hole even deeper as
he's laughing,
went on, with Benson saying that he didn't see the point of using gloves while making food.
I won't ask. I won't.
You know, just like a complete disregard for standard health practices.
What do you say? What's the point of wearing gloves is what? So your hands don't get dirty. She's talking about your look.
Gloves, man.
You're slicking. Look at him.
I make this bare hands, man. I scratch my head and make a burger.
The cart, bro.
What the heck?
According to the Checkers website, in basic common sense, regularly changing your gloves and washing your hands while making food is absolutely mandatory.
Of course.
With the employees displaying a flippant attitude the entire time. Towards the end, you can also clearly see the man smoking what looks to be a blunt, though official sources claim that it was simply a cigar or a cigarette. After the live stream, the group of coworkers decided it would probably be best if they deleted it, apparently just assuming that nobody would care enough to report the incident.
Yeah, or no one was watching. The internet doesn't forget.
Most people become pretty alarmed when restaurant employees are bragging about messing with food that they're giving to the public. And this is being streamed online as well. The message got spread across the internet and people were kind of worried about these people. Many in the online community that saw this video were shocked and appalled given the fact that some individuals watching this stream had actually eaten at the Checkers that was being showcased in this disgusting live stream. With Checkers corporate quickly scrambling to
how did they find out it was the same Checkers though?
Try and salvage their damaged image. Benson was, of course, immediately fired along with several of his co-workers, with the company claiming that they would also be retraining their staff in an effort to rehabilitate the restaurant. It also wouldn't be long before Richard himself would speak out in his defense. According to an interview conducted by NBC 10, Benson claimed he was joking the
What is its title? Philly fast food restaurant employee talked about having sex with customers. For what?
Entire time, and would never actually do any of the things that he described.
And now on top of that, I'm a comedian. I rap a lot. Like I love. So it's more like to get people to, oh, now we know who he is. Then when I promote a CD or something, it's like, oh, that's the boy from Checkers. That, oh, his song hot. You know, it's basically a publicity stunt. And it went wrong. Like I didn't even post it. The crazy thing is, I was going live. When you done going live, it asks you, do you want to post it or delete it? I deleted it.
He was a self-described rapper.
He deleted it. The thing is, there's still people that'll see it when you're live.
And comedian, and
they
called
still
the whole
will.
thing a publicity stunt. Though suffice to say, his jokes weren't landing. In complete fairness, there was no conclusive proof that they actually messed with any of the food that had been served to customers.
That's at least good.
That being said, according to an article from Inquirer, the restaurant had already been due for a reinspection after the unsatisfactory review from the Philadelphia Department of Health that had been given just a month prior. The restaurant had apparently closed its doors without being prompted by the authorities and issued a statement condemning the incident, though this did little to quell the backlash. Benson expressed regret at himself and the others fired, but made it a point to emphasize that they had never done anything to mess with the integrity of the food they had served to customers, though he definitely did smoke inside of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Reports regarding the incident eventually stopped, and the Checkers in question is currently closed down, seemingly for good. While it's hard to tell if the incident is the exact reason for the closure, it's hard to imagine that it didn't at least play somewhat of a role. Interestingly, a similar Checkers incident had occurred just a year prior in 2015, where employees did actually wipe buns on the floor, and this was a national news story covered by numerous mainstream media organizations.
There's just one word for this: disgusting. An employee at the fast food chain Checkers intentionally drops a hamburger bun on the floor, wipes it around, then prepares it like business as usual. It was recorded on a cell phone by her coworker. One guy seems shocked. Oh my God, yo.
At the end of the day, the workers in question were more than likely just bored and didn't really do any contaminations, but going live with this kind of stuff, you gotta remember, man, once you post something online, it's there forever. Good luck getting a job in the food industry after this stunt.
What? That's the Burger King where they're just breaking the windows. Burger King is in the...
Pulling pranks on fast food workers is an age-old tradition, with some of the earliest viral successes on YouTube being these types of videos, a la fire in the hole videos. However, while most of these pranks are certainly annoying, it's very rare that any of them cross into criminal territory. This unfortunately wasn't the case in 2016, when one prankster took things way too far. As the story goes, it was a typical night at a Burger King located in Coon Rapids, Minnesota, when the manager of the restaurant had received a distressing phone call. The caller posed as a firefighter and advised the manager of a potentially dangerous situation, claiming that there were harmful fumes that could result in the restaurant literally exploding. According to local news reports, after this call, he panicked and instructed the employees to bust out the windows of the establishment in order to prevent a catastrophe, with the entire ordeal being caught on camera.
Oh my, what the heck? There. What did the Burger King do to you? What the heck? There's gotta be some reason.
It goes without saying that all of this was completely false. Not only had the fire department never contacted the Burger King, but there was no toxic gas to be found there at all. Ethan Grew, who had been working at the time of the incident, told CBS News that, quote, his other coworkers were doing it, so he just followed along. Unquote. While on the surface it seems ridiculous, in the moment it appeared to be very real to those involved. Apparently, the caller had done extensive research in an effort to come across as legitimate as possible, fooling the manager and making a mockery out of the local authorities. However, this was far from an isolated incident. In a bizarre twist, the exact same thing had occurred in April of the same year at another Burger King located in Oklahoma. Similar to the previous story, a prankster called the restaurant and convinced the employees that if they didn't break the windows, deadly gas would spread throughout the building. This too was of course a hoax, costing this particular Burger King over 10 grand in total damages. When speaking to local news outlet KFOR,
I'm assuming they found out who it was.
A firefighter named Thomas Larman stated, quote, "It is a little upsetting that they would try to give the fire department a black eye. We would never do anything like that. We're here to serve the public, protect the public." However, these two stories paled in comparison to an incident that occurred at another Burger King located in Morro Bay, California. As in the previous stories, the same thing happened.
We didn't know about it.
Like clockwork, the workers began to break down the windows. The manager apparently then had the fantastic idea of driving his large truck through the building. While in previous instances, the breaking of windows was arguably justifiable considering the fact that they actually believed there was a real gas threat, it's hard to imagine why anyone
are you gonna drive
would think ramming a large vehicle into the restaurant would help in any way.
Why do you want to do what?
According to the Daily Mail, this caused $35,000 in damages, with the manager in question being suspended. The sheer volume of incidents occurring resulted in authorities investigating the matter further, believing that it could be a coordinated attempt, but it's unclear if a culprit was ever found even after all of these years later.
Too busy, ma'am. I can't do any court order at the window. I'm sorry. It has nothing to do with your disability. I have a disability too, okay?
Disabled people are one of the most vulnerable groups in America, often facing difficulties with tasks that would otherwise be easy to complete for an average healthy adult. Because of this, the government has passed several laws and regulations making it mandatory for businesses to assist disabled customers. Unfortunately, this can sometimes conflict with the inherent nature of fast food restaurants who want paying customers in and out as quickly as possible. With an example of this going down at a Burger King in 2019.
Why is it always Burger King? Why?
This is the case of the tone-deaf Burger King. In August of that year, a deaf woman by the name of Rachel Hollis decided she would get fast food with her sons, figuring it would be a smooth experience, as she claimed she had done this numerous times before without issue. Instead of speaking into the intercom and placing her order, she pulled up to the drive-thru window and handed the employee her cell phone where she had her full order written out in the iPhone Notes app. This is where things turned sour for the family. For whatever reason, the employee in question refused to meet her request, handing the woman a handwritten note on a receipt, claiming they were too busy and unable to accommodate her disability. While they stated she needed to go inside and order, Hollis was rightfully indignant. It made absolutely no sense for her to do this, and considering the fact that her children were napping, she felt like they were being unreasonable and she wasn't going to move out of the line until they served her. Instead of simply accepting the fact that her order might take a little bit longer than normal, they decided to
they
call
don't
the
even look
police
busy
on
at
her,
all.
claiming over the phone that she was refusing to leave. Of course, all of this had been caught on film, with the footage subsequently being provided to a local news outlet who included it in their report on the issue.
We haven't...
You have to come inside. It is too busy. Too busy, ma'am. I can't do any court order at the window. I'm sorry. It has nothing to do with your disability. I have a disability too.
But yeah, you're like, but my disability is more important than yours. Like yours doesn't matter. It's like I don't want to guess. I'm not gonna guess for the guy, but I'm like, yeah, my disability is way more important. Yes, we understand you're deaf, but like, and we can't take out a little bit more time. But my disability is a little bit. I also have one too, so I understand it completely.
I just wanted my food. They should treat me like a hearing customer.
Hollis says police did show up, but didn't even get out of their cars to question her. She says she eventually got her kids fed and home, but that's when she broke down.
I was very upset. I was crying. I was very tired. I'm tired of discrimination. I never experienced anything like that. For someone to call the police, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It just didn't seem right.
While the man in the video claimed his request had nothing to do with their disability, many others begged to differ. Online commentators were outraged, with many pointing out the Burger King staff had made things infinitely worse by making a scene instead of just taking her order. As stated before, this was also in direct violation of the American Disabilities Act, which mandates that businesses have to provide their services for anyone regardless of whether or not they are disabled. Because of this, Rachel Hollis decided to enlist the services of an attorney named Cameron Spradling, who claimed they had violated the law by not taking Miss Hollis's order. Suffice to say, the Burger King employee was swiftly fired. With the whole ordeal kind of highlighting how stress-inducing jobs in the food industry can sometimes conflict with the person's basic human decency, with them feeling as if they gotta, you know, be fast with it. You're turning down blind, disabled people, goddammit. The news outlet Today reached out to the fast food giant for comment and received this email in response. Quote, all guests should be treated with respect. The employee was terminated and all employees at that location will undergo additional sensitivity training to ensure our customers always feel welcomed.
Okay then.
Right between the cheeseburgers and a medium fries, packets of crack cocaine.
The idea.
Wow, you go from hurting a disabled person to cocaine. Wow, okay.
The idea of an innocuous business serving as a drug front seems too insane to actually be true. Shout out to Los Pollos Hermanos. The concept being reserved for TV shows and movies and, you know, basically an impossibility. However, it turns out that for a Brooklyn McDonald's, this fantasy was much closer than reality than one would think possible. 26-year-old Frank Guerrero seemed like your average employee. He worked as the night shift manager at the fast food chain for 8 years, something that certainly took a lot of hard work and dedication. Unfortunately, it seemed that the pay left something to be desired, as Frank began to expand into more shady business ventures on the side. Behind the scenes, he was running an illegal narcotic ring using his position at the store as a means to deliver drugs to customers.
That's crazy.
An article from New York Daily News reports that he went about it like this. The particular McDonald's restaurant was open 24 hours, meaning at a certain point only the drive-thru window was open. Despite this, he would allow his drug customers to enter through the front door and conduct their business, stashing the drugs themselves in soap dispensers. He would often gift the customers their special product in McDonald's meal bags. Something that sounds so absolutely ridiculous on the surface, to be honest. It's like, this is like an actual Happy Meal, you know what I'm saying? Apparently this system worked well, at least for a time. Guerrero would eventually be busted by authorities for slanging out of the Golden Arches. According to the Office of the Special Narcotics Prosecutor for the City of New York, officers conducted numerous exchanges with Guerrero before making the arrest. Over the course of 8 separate dealings, he sold them almost $11,000 worth of cocaine.
Dang.
He was so brazen with it that undercover officers were able to score 100 grams of the illegal substance in a single exchange. Talk about a fucking meal deal. This was a massive operation, drawing a significant amount of money, but as with all things of this nature, it didn't last. After investigating Frank's home, they managed to find over 200 grams of cocaine in addition to a significant amount of cash. The case was so ridiculous that even those involved in the investigation made a joke out of it. When speaking to the press, they revealed that the code name for the entire operation was, quote, off the menu. When speaking to the New York Post, narcotics prosecutor Bridget G. Brennan said, quote, the conduct was so blatant that it would be comical if you weren't committing a serious narcotics crime. Ordering coke took an entirely different meaning on the night shift at this McDonald's. Due to the significant amount of drugs discovered at his home, Frank's wife was also arrested on suspicion of collusion. While it may seem like an operation like this was impossible to slip through the cracks without the owners knowing, it seems like this was exactly the case. The owner of the restaurant released a statement condemning the crime, claiming he was in full cooperation with authorities on the matter. Reporters, of course, had a field day with the story as well, making numerous puns at the expense of the criminal fast food worker.
Involved in this sting operation were saying, I'm loving it, when they got that side of Coke along with their burger and fries offer at this
Of course the
Soundview
news would do
McDonald's.
this.
They say
It sounds like the
cocaine and
most
crack
news thing.
cocaine were on the menu with the night manager doing the dishing up, but it's the kind of Coke that gets you time behind bars. The night manager had a busy side hustle selling to undercover cops. 26-year-old Frank Guerrero had been the night manager here for 8 years, but cops caught on to his drug trade in crack and cocaine during several undercover buys, eventually racking up more than 10 grand worth of illegal drugs that they say the manager would sell to them by tucking it inside a cookie bag.
A cookie bag.
I don't know what this is. This is fish on the floor. We don't know if it was going to be cooked or used for sushi, but we do know it doesn't belong on a filthy, wet, greasy kitchen floor.
Chinese buffets are a staple of any American city. With fast service, cheap prices, and plenty of food, these establishments often draw in crowds of hungry working-class individuals trying to get their money's worth in a struggling economy. Unfortunately, many of them have reputations for being dingy and unclean, being characterized as extremely sketchy. While most of the time, food inspectors do their job and prevent businesses with shady practices from harming anyone, sometimes things do slip through the cracks, which is what happened in 2016 at a restaurant located in Miami, Florida. In January, a restaurant with the nondescript name China Buffet was investigated by the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation and was found to have had a whopping 110 health code violations, with the business receiving yet another 74 violations.
How can you have 110?
February. If this wasn't enough, later that same month, they received yet even more violations, this time racking up to 86. It goes without saying that most of these were the result of the restaurant refusing to fix the same issues time and time again, with the place gaining notoriety in the local community. This was enough to pique the interest of local news station WPLG, who decided to launch an in-depth investigation of their own into the establishment. It's important to note that the vast majority of the information about this whole ordeal comes from them, as mainstream publications stayed away from covering what was primarily a local affair. WPLG reporters decided to take a closer look at what happened behind closed doors, filming everything notable they stumbled across. They found what seemed to be a scene out of kitchen nightmares, food that wasn't properly being stored, disgustingly dirty cleaning equipment, and a rancid bathroom that, according to them, emitted horrible smells. At the beginning of the report, you can see them examining what appears to be a raw slab of salmon that was just left sitting on the disgusting floor. Now, keep in mind, all of this was filmed after the restaurant had been previously shut down numerous times for health code violations and had been bafflingly allowed to reopen.
Yeah, how could it reopen?
The news crews later decided to confront the owner, who was extremely hostile when questioned, leading to this exchange.
The owner doesn't want to talk about it.
No cameras.
No cameras what? First of all, don't touch. First of all, don't touch the camera.
Don't touch the camera.
Talk to my attorney.
Don't touch my camera. Don't touch my camera.
110 violations. It's the worst inspection we've seen in a long time. 110. We showed those entering to eat what was recently found inside.
I'm gonna find somewhere else to go.
You're gonna eat somewhere else.
Yeah.
I just bought from there and I returned it.
After the report had been posted to YouTube, it went viral, accumulating
not
over
surprising
12
at all.
million views and shocking online observers. Many were disgusted and appalled that such a restaurant was even allowed to operate. Travis Keels, a spokesperson for the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation, was asked this very same question by WPLG.
What did they say?
Responded, quote, "Once an emergency closure or suspension of license has been cleared to vacate by the director of the Division of Hotels and Restaurants, an establishment has to come into compliance with any violations deemed an immediate threat to public health and safety and is permitted to open and operate." The news outlet would continue their coverage of the restaurant.
But how? If they were already
to shed light on
after they opened, they got more.
Potentially lead to innocent people getting sick. They returned to the restaurant soon after their initial report, where they were confronted by an employee.
But today we were back again.
No,
I need to talk to Kevin.
Okay, no here. Okay.
Can you call him?
Okay, no here. Sorry.
I want to talk to you. Why? Don't
touch my camera.
Why do you keep?
Don't touch my camera.
Why do you keep? Why is the place not getting better?
China Buffet was quietly bought out soon after and renamed Royal Buffet in 2017, perhaps in an attempt to distance themselves from its unsavory past. Unfortunately, these new owners did not seem to be any better. Later reports indicate that they too would be shut down after a live rat and hundreds of pellets of rodent feces had been found during a restaurant inspection. If you look up the restaurant's address on Google, you'll be met with a warning stating the establishment is permanently closed, hopefully never causing the public any more issues in the future.
I imagine a bed they'll open at one point. Oh, it's a Waffle House. Uh-oh. Wait, why do I remember this? I swear I remember this video. I think I remember this.
Waffle House is a beloved breakfast chain that's an undeniable southern
I think I remember this.
with hundreds of locations across the country.
Might just be because I've seen another Waffle House video, but
considered the Chinese buffet a fast food place, we're considering Waffle House a fast food place, goddammit. Just for the sake of this video, okay? Despite their attempts to maintain a family-friendly, wholesome image, in recent years they've been characterized as cheap and somewhat ratchet, with memes regarding their employees
cheap and a danger to society at some point.
Getting into fights spreading across the internet. However, there is one particular incident of this nature that stands out, with it being legendary to this day. This is the story of Waffle House Wendy. In September of 2021, a violent fight broke out between customers and Waffle House staff at a restaurant located in Austin, Texas after some sort of disagreement.
It is
the incident was caught on camera, with bystanders cheering on the violence. At one point, chairs were being thrown, with one seemingly on a collision course for an employee named Haley Booth. However, instead of being struck down and severely injured like one might expect, she masterfully deflects the chair mid-air, seemingly preventing herself from being injured, and looks ready to throw fists right afterwards, like she's ready to fight.
Oh shit, you are wildin'! Oh,
shit.
Oh shit!
I want her to supposed to be directly taught. Yeah, and she goes crazy. Which isn't,
Yo, they still go, oh my god!
What did that guy just? I should be laughing at this. What did that guy just literally? I don't think I could say that, but. Hold on, we wound too far. She fell off the table. Wait, after the table. Yes. Oh my, yeah, he did.
Oh my god, bro. You wildin'. Yo, chill. You about to go to jail. Chill.
Yeah. Okay. You can't say that when you literally can see behind behind. Hold on. Stop it. Back up. What? Whenever she has a chair in her mouth, in her mouth. What am I saying? In her hand. Look at the worker. The worker's like, come on, do it. Like egging her on.
Chill. Y'all about to go to jail. You wildin'.
Eventually, the violence came to an end, with the footage being uploaded online soon after. Something about these Waffle House workers, man, if you mess with them, they'll kick your ass. I mean, when you attack a Waffle House worker, it's like attacking a guard in a neutral city in an RPG game. While in many cases, clips like these have immediate viral success, it actually wouldn't gain traction until about a year later in late 2022 when it finally exploded in popularity. She's like fucking ultra instincting that chair, like.
Yeah.
She saw that shit before it even happened. Perfect deflection. Onlookers were impressed that she had seemingly been unfazed, barely even reacting to having a chair thrown at her, with memes spreading rapidly depicting her as a hero of sorts.
Yeah, you literally see in the picture like her telling keep going.
Waffle House Wendy, the final boss of all Waffle House workers. This culminated in Haley herself creating a video where she cleared up many misconceptions and gave a more detailed account of her side of the story. Apparently, she had been written up by her boss after he saw her throw a sugar shaker in the security footage that showed the infamous fight. So she left voluntarily and tried to get work at another location. When she tried to apply at a new Waffle House, she was told that she had been blacklisted from working there.
Our boss comes in, he looks at the security footage, and he looks at me, and he looks back at the security footage, and he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna give you a write-up because you threw the sugar shaker and it broke. When I left, they had told me, you're always welcome at this store, Haley, you know, whatever, you're good. But oh god, I was blacklisted, so it was kind of like,
God, it's my story, my exact story, but in a little different, way different.
Like sometime earlier this year, and I had found out that I was blacklisted.
Many were outraged that she was being punished for simply defending herself, with Tucker Carlson even managing to snag an interview with her.
How did you remain so calm?
I really don't know. It kind of just all happened so fast. It was mainly just
you have to be on your feet at Waffle House, any of them.
That just kind of had me going.
Had anyone ever thrown a chair at you before?
I mean, kids get rowdy in middle school, but not like directly at me.
I don't think I've seen an employee calmer under pressure than you. I assume you got some sort of award and special bonus from Waffle House corporate. How big was your bonus?
I actually didn't get any bonus of it. The only thing that I did get from the fight was a write-up for breaking the sugar shaker. So, and, you know, telling them me, you know, hey, we're gonna write you up for the sugar shaker, but you did a good job, you know, protecting the store and making sure that you were all right.
Wait, you were written up for breaking a sugar shaker? When someone threw a chair?
After the dust had settled and people
had here's what Waffle House had to say.
Happened, Haley was approached by Rolling Stone for a phone interview where she gave them even more details about her life after the incident. According to her, she was extremely grateful for all the support and had even envisioned creating merchandise to capitalize on her viral success even further. Since then, it seems she's maintained a more low-key internet presence ever since the fanfare surrounding her fizzled out. While she did enjoy her 15 minutes of fame, it seems as though any attempt at leveraging her fame into any sort of meaningful online career has fallen flat on its face. But in the grand scheme of things, this is most likely for the best.
It is for the best,
you've made it to the end. Let me know what you guys thought about fast food disasters.
What the? Okay, yeah, the Waffle House one I remember. I remember that because it was kind of new. But what? We go from period blood to a Wendy's receipt to random thing, someone breaking glass, and then to a drug ring. I won't ask. Sometimes. I will say world is one thing. Oh, also we did react to this too. Just okay. Also, I want to look at this one too. This deepfake one. We need to watch this Will one because Will made a new cover. I forgot, and I never got to see it. Of course, with Hi Yokonde, he chose. But I'm curious what Will's version made this.
You're such a good girl.
Thank you. We love Will. The thing is, I've never heard it in English like this. What? It's very quick. I wonder why I made it quicker than this. Unless I'm wrong. Oh, it's like an Arlo on this, I think. I thought it was gonna be just a Will one. This did mean the song. All I'm like, I'm still seeing like the. I remember it's got super popular in shorts still. Dang. I bet I'm wondering 24,000. So I feel like a lot of people are liking this reviews. Wait, of course it's Bimpy subtitles. Of course you always get Bimpy to do subtitles. But not bad. Not bad, Will. Okay, Toronto. Okay. I won't 2x speed yet. Bruh. Oh my. Of course we get Toronto in here. Bruh. Why is Toronto the most hate crazy one? Alright. Minecraft Kids content? That's absolutely terrifying. What the heck? Alright. Let's do this check. Let's finish up this one video. Also, wait, this is... Wait, hold on. I'm not gonna watch this, but I'm just saying this. Yeah, this is VR, right? This FPS perspective. Oh. Never mind. Okay, it ain't the VR. I was like, I would do VR also instantly.
We're living in weirdly interesting times where criminals have free access to deepfake technology. From pretending to be Mr. Beast and
I'm kind of curious.
Giveaway scam to a high school principal's voice being generated to say racist remarks to even middle schoolers using it to generate inappropriate images of their classmates.
Okay, AI is going crazy.
Teachers, join me today as we talk about crimes committed with deepfakes. Now, if I'm gonna have a video
deepfakes are crazy.
Deepfakes, let's first go over the definition. The definition of deepfake is a video of a person in which their face or body has been digitally altered so that they appear to be someone else, typically used maliciously or to spread false information.
True.
But we're not only gonna talk about video.
It's like having with the Atrioc drama.
Generated audio and images. Also, I do want to say a little mini announcement. I do have a new talk show / solo podcast named Channel Tuv. That's a show I'm using to talk about topics that are too inappropriate to talk here. You know, where I give you guys a little quick spiel before the video starts, but a lot of things I'm going to talk about over there are just inappropriate, so it wouldn't make sense to talk about other stuff I want to. Like, before we get into a more topic, I just want a community hub for the fan base, and I'm going to be opening fan mail over there and talking about pop culture stuff. But episode 1 is me talking about Rule 34 art that you guys draw of me, because I guess you guys like drawing Rule 34 art of me. But
well, okay then.
Yeah, you see why it's getting its own platform. It's also available on Spotify and soon gonna be on.
What the heck? Hello, of him. Yeah. Why is this man getting R34? What is this? hello, I'm still. There's gotta be something with that being the first message. It's like you come into a stream, it's like Rule 34 of this man. Like, what? What is wrong with the internet? What is the internet? I mean, I'm not saying I'm surprised, but cause hey, you get popular, Rule 34, boom. Rule 34 here, boom. People are just that down bad sometimes.
Apple Podcasts. It's already out on my second channel if you want to give it a quick watch, see if you like it or not. Also, if you aren't subscribed, don't even worry about that. I'll earn your subscription by the end of this video. But without further ado, let's get started with the video. Fake racist audio of a Maryland high school principal.
By the way, how are you, Rod? Sorry. I think it's the type of name.
Was the fake leaked recording of a high school principal in Maryland supposedly going on a racist rant. The audio, which was first leaked on Instagram before spreading elsewhere, has the voice of Pikesville High School principal Eric Eiswert complaining about the Jewish community, making anti-Semitic remarks, and also talking of, well, I'll just let you guys hear the audio.
But you, I'm doing good.
Hear me and only me. You know, I seriously don't understand why I have to constantly put up with these here every day.
Wow. Wow, deep fake.
Ungrateful black kids who can't test their way out of a paper bag. Or these teachers who don't get it. How hard is it to get these students to meet their grade level expectations? Lawrence and Ravenel should have never been hired. And don't let me get started on DJ. I'm going to drag his black ass out of here one way or another. And if I have to get one more complaint from one more Jew in this community, I'm going to join the other side.
Is this allowed?
Now, for context, the principal Eiswert is a white man.
I'm assuming it's deep fake, so I'm assuming I'm okay.
So you can probably imagine the extent of damage that was done to his reputation. By the time the Baltimore County Public Schools investigated and determined that the voice was AI generated, the viral nature of the clip had already caused profound repercussions. The principal was already placed on leave, and police officers assigned by the court to his residence.
Remember the one teacher who
said
the N-word like 13 years ago? Dang.
Social media platforms were
Can I say I'm not surprised? I'm not surprised at that point where I think, hold on, can I find this really quick? He actually said it. Holy, hold on, let me find this real quick. Hold on. I want to find this thing. This kind of had a thing that kind of recommended to me. It's something. It was not along the lines of the N-word. If I can find this. Oh yeah, here it is. Found it. Wait. Hold on. This post. From New York Post. I just had to find stuff when I had to quickly. Where a teacher admitted having making out with this. I'm not using the exact term, but you guys can read it. 16-year-old boy, and the question is, leaving claw marks. Why is schools have gone such downhill? Why? Like, what the heck? Like, is wrong with high schools anywhere? Like, you have deepfake and then this. Like, like, jeez. Great stuff.
Him, and the school kept receiving lots of angry phone calls from all over. That also meant there was disruption of normal learning activities, with some teachers even fearing that there could be recording devices planted in various spots around the school. Now, naturally, as probably any other innocent person would do, when the recording came out, Eiswert denied being involved whatsoever, stating that that wasn't his voice in the audio clip. That, however, didn't stop speculations and
I wonder.
Pikesville
I wonder if it was a student,
as people
probably
began poking and dissecting every second of the clip. There was, for instance, the mention of Kathy in a negative light, which was suspected to refer to Kathy Albert, the assistant principal. Then there was the mention of an employee that Eiswert apparently wanted gone so bad one way or another. Add all that to the racist and anti-Semitic comments, and you can see why everyone really wanted to know what was going on. I mean, Eiswert had been working in Baltimore County schools since 1997. That's a whole 27 years.
It definitely was a student,
they kind of deserved answers. Eventually, everyone did find out what was going on. Investigations led to a 31-year-old man by the name of Dazan Darian, the school's athletic director. It turns out
it was a teacher.
After Darian felt disgruntled when Eiswert raised concerns over his work performance and alleged that he had misused school funds. For his crime, Darian ended up facing charges including
he used school funds.
Theft, disruption of school activities, stalking, and retaliating against a witness. These charges were just the beginning though, because further investigations revealed Darian had a pretty fishy background career-wise. As reported by Fox, the primary investigation into the fake recordings raised suspicion about how Darian had been hired in the first place. It then turned out that he had actually misrepresented his credentials a lot. Like a lot of lies on his resume, including credentials he didn't have and work experience that was fabricated. This put Baltimore County Public Schools on the spot because someone without even a teaching certificate, let alone a college accreditation, required the position, ended up being hired and earning 6 figures. Anyway, all that aside, the case is still ongoing, and we have yet to find out how long he's going to be sentenced.
I was curious.
Deepfake Mr. Beast phone scam.
Yep.
School about a year ago.
Was it like 10? It's like 10 for Starbucks coffee. The whole school funds have had like $50 probably. Probably, and it would be even worse, like with deepfake. How much that costs?
YouTuber who, if you haven't watched,
but Mr. Beast's phone calls.
I'm sure you've at least heard the name. Tweeted about an AI deepfake of him going around. In this video, which seems to be screen recorded off TikTok,
I remember this. I think I remember this. I seen this on when I first came out.
The world's largest iPhone 15 giveaway.
If you're watching this video, you're one of the 10,000 lucky people who'll get an iPhone 15 Pro for just $2.
You can definitely tell it's you can tell it's the AI.
Largest iPhone 15 giveaway. Click the link below to claim yours now.
This is definitely AI. You can tell.
Word eventually got back to Mr. Beast, leading him to tweet the following. Lots of people are getting this deepfake scam out of me. Are social media platforms ready to handle the rise of AI deepfakes? This is a serious problem. When opening the link, NBC wrote that at the top of the page there would be a counter that would show the dwindling numbers as, I guess, people were receiving their iPhones, obviously just to make people believe that it's really happening and, oh, I gotta rush to put in my credit card details.
No.
The page also would ask people if they're at least 18 years or older, and they also displayed several satisfied customers that were holding up their iPhones as if they actually won. Now, sadly, I don't have a screenshot of what this website used to look like, but I wouldn't be surprised if those images of the people holding the phones were also AI generated. That's it for this one. Let's head on to the next one.
Very quick one.
Explicit AI images of Taylor Swift and more.
Oh, Lord. This. Oh, I'll let him talk about it. This is on. This I remember seeing on Twitter when it was going down. This was like a big topic of him. It was her and a football person.
This year, when AI-generated images of Taylor Swift began going viral across the entire internet, someone generated and shared the pornographic AI images on Twitter, which caused so much havoc that Twitter had to block any searches related to Taylor Swift for a while. The images, which also caught the attention of the White House, showed Taylor Swift in a series of sexual acts in the stadium while dressed in Kansas City Chiefs memorabilia. Obviously, I'm not showing that on the screen. It's all blurred. Plus, I don't want the Swifties on my ass. And given this was ahead of an NFL playoff game, they went super viral.
Now at this point, like Swifties will go on anything at this point. Now Twitter is going on a rant. Here, wait. Let me pull this up. I think I can show this. God, I have to go scroll up in my DMs. Hold on. Can I just search it in the group? Twitter. Found it. Okay. By the way, this was from my phone from last night. You get stuff like this when Twitter is going haywire at a point when this Swifties is trending just because of the stuff from Trump, the Trump stuff last night. You gotta like the Twitter will go completely one-sided in a minor second, like, oh, it was Taylor Swift, it was just all Swifties. I don't know. But
on Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, and Instagram. The New York Times even reported that one image was viewed over 47 million times on Twitter before the account behind it got suspended. Nothing much was known, though, about who made the images, but it was reported that they were likely made using Microsoft Designer and shared first on Telegram. Imagine how the person that made these images feels knowing that they got away with it. They're just somewhere out there knowing that those images of Taylor Swift trended all across the internet. If you guys weren't there, I don't know how you could have avoided that news, but anyway.
I saw the news, but I never saw any of the pictures.
Give a statement that they had gone ahead and fixed the loophole that made such images possible in Designer. Now, like I mentioned, this specific incident sparked a bipartisan conversation about the need for laws protecting victims of deepfake pornography, and so eventually, it led to the introduction of the Disrupt Explicit Forged Images and Non-Consensual Edits Act, aka the Defiance Act. The bill got passed by the Senate recently in July and is awaiting House approval. Interestingly, if it becomes law, it will allow victims to sue the creators of non-consensual porn deepfakes for up to $150,000 or even $250,000 if the images lead to, quote, actual or attempted SA, stalking, or harassment. This is what was deemed as befitting punishment, with Rep. Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, who introduced it to the Senate, arguing it was necessary given that 96% of all deepfake images floating around the internet are non-consensual pornography. Now, regarding Taylor Swift's case, it was said that she considered pressing charges, but no updates were given on that. Her fans, also known as the Swifties, family, and friends were furious though, and took action to protect her, even trending the hashtag #ProtectTaylorSwift. That, however, wasn't the last time Taylor Swift would be the victim of deepfakes. Barely a month ago, Donald Trump posted fake images suggesting that Swift and her fans are backing him up in the upcoming elections. The 4 images show different things, but the message is sort of the same. There's, for instance, the Uncle Sam character captioned, "Taylor wants you to vote for Donald Trump."
I have a feeling all these are AI.
Written, "Swifties for Trump," and the one suggesting that Swifties turn to Trump following Taylor's concert cancellation in Vienna. The irony of the whole thing, though, is that Swift has publicly criticized Trump in the past in 2020. And the last time she endorsed a political party was also in 2020, and that was for the Democratic Party. That said, Trump hasn't been shy in sharing AI-generated images.
Wow.
On his Twitter account, as he even shared one where Kamala Harris is addressing a communist rally at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. I keep seeing Elon and Trump on Twitter posting so many AI generated images. I actually had to go out of my way to mute them because I just kept seeing so, I guess, borderline just disinformation with these.
The Trump stuff I don't see, which I'm glad. Elon's the same way.
That this is even a problem, but it's even more so annoying that these are just powerful figures using AI. Anyway, going back to Taylor Swift, she could absolutely sue Trump over the images, but then in an interview, Trump said he isn't worried about that because the images, quote, were all made up by other people, and we are yet to see how that turns out.
I think we will see exactly how it's gone out. Which, if that stuff is true.
Middle schoolers create explicit images of classmates.
This is what I meant. They can't show any of this. I bet they can't.
Technology is that anyone could get access to them. Anyone. Your little 11-year-old cousin could get access to this technology. So, is it really that surprising that middle school boys were using this to mess with their classmates and the teachers? That's what happened in this case where 2 teenagers from Florida, boys aged 13 and 14, used AI to
I was like, how can you arrest them?
Create explicit images of other students, both male and female, aged between 12 and 13. This happened last year at Pinecrest Cove Academy in Miami, where the 2 boys ended up getting arrested in December of 2023. It actually worked well for the victims that Florida had already passed a law in 2022 that criminalized the sharing of any non-consensual, altered sexual depiction of a person. And the case was in fact Florida's and the US's first arrest and charging of individuals involved in sharing AI-generated nudes. Imagine holding that title. Not only were you 13 and 14 years old, but you guys were the first people to
I feel like it's the bragging rights there.
Now,
not
the
a good way,
reason I'm saying
though.
It worked well for the victims is because elsewhere, such cases have not led to any arrests despite police reports being filed. This is also despite the cases being in the public domain. We're talking of cases like the Issaquah High School, Washington incident, where kids use Nudify apps to undress other students and the staff. Another case where in Westfield High School in New Jersey, male students took photos from female students from their summer activities and turned them explicit. And there's even another case in Beverly Vista Middle School, California, where the same thing happened, undressing of female students using AI. Now, going back to the
Why AI? AI is not good sometimes.
The underlying consequence was, or has been, that female students ended up not feeling safe in their schools. A mother of one of the victims in Florida, for instance, emphasized how she not only felt violated as a parent, but that her daughter and others wouldn't feel comfortable walking in the same hallways with the boys who were responsible for such behavior. Anyway, initially the boys responsible were suspended for 10 days, but following more outrage, they actually got arrested. There aren't many details on the case because it involves minors, so not highly publicized, but it's safe to assume they face some sort of consequence. The charges they faced fell under the 3rd-degree felony, which has the maximum penalty of 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine.
I'm not surprised at all.
The lawyer who represented the victims, Stephanie Myron, however, also insisted that fake nude images of minors carry the same weight as possession of CP. Now, while these cases of deepfake explicit images in US schools are sad, what has been going on in South Korea is far more disgusting.
I would say it's still not good, but
Telegram channels for distributing these fake images organized by region and school. Yes, they categorize the victims by region and school, and not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 schools. Nope, an entire list of 477 schools nationwide, elementary, middle, and high schools. They're creating deepfake images of these kids and sorting them out by school, like if it's a game or something. But yeah, it's pretty disgusting stuff overall. Let's head on to the next case.
Jeez.
Fake drugs by deepfake scientists. Erectile dysfunction. Do you have it? I didn't need to ask.
What?
Let's get on with the topic. Ads for erectile dysfunction solutions are nothing new on the internet. They've been around since forever. However, when you combine them with deepfakes, you get a whole new level of deception. Fraudsters are now using publicly available images of scientists to generate more believable social media ads that promote their erectile dysfunction solutions. One such case was reported in South Africa, where Kamatso Mathabi, a practicing urologist and academician, was alerted to an image of her promoting a fake drug. This of course caught her by surprise because she had never been involved in any sort of promotions in the first place. And to make it worse, the videos were realistic enough that even her family and friends kept asking her why they saw her face each time they went on Facebook. Now, initially, she assumed that someone was just using her image to sell fake drugs, something apparently common in South Africa. However,
I'm not surprised, it would be anywhere it happened.
It was worse than that. Someone was phishing. When a person clicked on the ad, it would be redirected to a website where they'd be asked to enter their banking information, and those who did ended up having money siphoned out of their accounts many times over and never received the advertised medication. And if that wasn't enough, she began receiving phone calls of people accusing her of stealing their money. The whole thing sparked a conversation on the way AI deepfakes are being used in ways that tarnish the credibility of scientists in different fields. There's actually a very similar story from India where deepfake videos of Viswanathan Mohan, a well-known and respected voice on matters of diabetes, have been used to sell fake drugs online. Elon Musk deepfakes. Elon Musk has a lot going on already, but in an equal
Bitcoin
measure,
ones,
there's
I'm
this other
assuming.
side of him that's surrounded by sort of weird controversies. He recently made headlines, for example, because as of being trolled by his inventions, Grok AI to be specific, a deepfake video of him committing armed robbery went viral and made headlines globally. Of course, during the debate on the boundaries of generative AI models. The video, in the style of CCTV footage, has him wielding a gun in a store, holding an employee at gunpoint, then setting the store on fire using what looks like a flamethrower, before finally getting arrested and escorted away in handcuffs. Like I already mentioned, the video was kind of trolling Elon's Grok AI, an AI tool under his company XAI. This was because of his decision not to yield to quote woke censorship standards observed by the likes of OpenAI's ChatGPT. The Twitter account behind that video, the Door Brothers, called it having some fun. And in the entire 1-minute clip that they generated, they included other political figures like Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, Barack Obama, President Biden, and Putin. Now there's a whole debate about the boundaries of such AI videos, and as to the extent that it should be illegal to generate them. That's something lawmakers are still figuring out. What's for sure criminal is creating these deepfakes and using them in ways that leave a trail of real victims. There is, for instance, a case dating back to July 2023 where a South Korean woman lost $50,000 to a scammer that was impersonating Elon Musk on Instagram. Now, how do these people fall for that? Look, that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about the fact that they did fall for it. The woman, referred to only by the pseudonym Zhang Jaisen, was convinced she met Elon on Instagram after he messaged her and claimed that he did so to random followers all the time. Fake Elon then sent her his ID and photo at work. Both obviously AI generated. The article didn't provide the images, which I wish we could have seen this realistic looking
I want to see the
He
ID.
did this to prove his identity, and soon after, he professed his love to her via a deep fake video. Again, I wish we had access to this. That's what got her to believe she was dealing with the real Elon Musk, and unfortunately, that trust led her to send the scammer $50,000. Fake Elon apparently told her to send the cash to a Korean bank account owned by one of his employees. As funny as it is, it's still a sad situation that this person was used, and $50,000 is a crazy amount of money. But the thing is, this isn't the only person that has been scammed by using Elon's likeness. There's another example from a few years back where a fishy trading company, Quantum AI, was tricking people into investing in AI-powered trading of stocks, Forex, etc., using fake endorsements by Elon. They made a whole speech of him talking of his magical quantum computing software that could win stock trades at a rate of 91%.
Well, it makes sense.
There was
They all
even
want
an ad for the same in Australia, promising returns of $5,700 a day to Australians. The catch? Well, a minimum investment of $400. The ads also ran in the UK, with an investigation by the Bureau of Investigative Journalism uncovering about 321 such ads by Quantum AI running on social media with a combined 1.2 million views. They estimated the scammers spent between $19,000 and $41,000 on those ads alone. And of course, there were real victims too, as the investigation found that a woman lost her entire life savings. You know what? Again, we're not going to make fun of these people, we're just going to talk about them. While another person only lost a couple hundred. And probably even more crazy is that the scam might still be going, because as I researched this, the first search result from Googling Quantum AI Elon Musk
I'm watching
was a website,
like Internet
Elon Musk
Icebreaker.
Trading.
Kind
It
of.
is branded as Quantum AI with
It's
arguably
crimes committed by
quite dodgy
deepfake.
content. Biden's fake robocalls in New Hampshire. One of the major
Biden
concerns when it comes
robocall.
to deepfakes is how will they
How you
impact
Dutch?
the presidential election. I mean, as it stands,
How will you-
45 of the 50 states have got some sort of legislation going on about the use of deepfakes in elections, with the hope that the use of AI-generated images,
I wouldn't be
audio,
surprised if
or
like stuff
video
already
will be
about
prevented
Trump
from
and all
misleading
that.
voters and
And
swaying the
Kamala.
outcomes. Now, these legislations are for a very good reason, because just earlier this year, there was a very bizarre case where a fake robocall was being used to discourage Democrats from New Hampshire from voting in the state's presidential primary elections. And just a little context here, usually what happens is that a party holds primaries, gets the preferred candidate supported by delegates, who then runs in the general elections against the other party's candidates. All that to mean voters who are participating in their party's primaries in any state is very important.
What a bunch of malarkey. We know the value of voting Democratic when our votes count. It's important that you save your vote for the November
It's like the ads where Elon Musk talks to Russian about some Bitcoin. That's what I thought.
Up and down the ticket. Voting this Tuesday only enables the Republicans in their quest to elect Donald Trump again. Your vote makes a difference in November, not this Tuesday. If you would like to be removed from future calls, please press 2 now.
In New Hampshire, though, the Democratic National Committee and the state had a falling out this year over the calendar for the primaries.
I
causing
wonder if it
President
would
Joe
be
Biden's
like-
name to miss from the election material. So
If it would be like, what do you call it?
And the party still got Biden in. Kathy
Like,
Sullivan, the
if the Biden stuff now is like replacing Kamala and stuff.
treasurer of a political committee,
Or if it actually was
encouraged
the
voters to
Democrats.
write Biden's name directly on the election material. You can therefore probably see why a robocall purporting to be 1 from Biden, 2 suggesting to have been sent out by Sullivan, and 3 telling voters that it wasn't at all important to participate in the primaries would be a bizarre thing. The call recording actually went as far as to tell voters that their votes in the primary wouldn't make a difference and that they should just wait for the November elections. It even claimed that their participation only helped Republicans in their quest to get Trump back into the White House. That was so odd that Sullivan herself couldn't believe the
Interesting.
extent of attempted voter suppression. Now, given the sensitivity of the matter, the New Hampshire Attorney General's office got involved, and soon enough, they determined the audio was AI generated. It also came out in reports that the audio had been made via 11 Labs AI voice cloning software.
Oh my God, it's
and that the account
11
involved
Lab.
had gotten banned soon after. Then, close to a month later, the Federal Communications Commission ruled that AI robocalls were illegal.
Of course, it's
classifying
11
them as
Labs.
artificial under a 1991 federal law against junk calls. This means the FCC could prosecute anyone caught imitating politicians, celebrities, or any other person really. And it also means states now get more room to make similar prosecutions at state level. Probably why, again, 45 of the 50 states currently have their anti-deepfake legislation going on. Now, going back to that fake Biden robocall, later investigations found out it was all the work by a man of the name Stephen Kramer, a 55-year-old political consultant who apparently specializes in get out the vote projects. Kramer admitted to making the recordings, but insisted his intentions were to simply highlight the dangers of AI in election manipulation.
I
Sure thing,
don't
buddy,
believe
we
it.
all believe you on
I
that
don't.
one. The
Yeah.
FCC would hear none of that though, and recommended
I can't look
he
at
get
him
fined
with straight
$6
face.
million
I watched
and Lambda Telecom, the
2
firm that
months
distributed the
TikToks
calls, would be
where
fined $2 million.
Biden says love with Trump. What the heck?
Kramer pled not guilty to the
What
26
the-
charges he faced, 13 felony and 13 misdemeanor. He was released on a $10,000 bail. His case is still ongoing, but looks like he's unfazed by possible jail time. Part of his crime, voter suppression, carries a jail term of between 3.5 and 7 years. Slovakian election deepfakes. One of the major
Why is it all? Wait, let's see. Which other ones are there? Because I know we're near the ending of this. Curious. What else do we have? Voice clone of CEO. Fraudulent bank loan. Okay, yeah, we only have 3 more.
pieces of news.
We
that
have 3
spread
more.
around
We're
in the
fine.
month
Let's
of
fast forward
August
this.
was the
I
arrest
was
of
gonna say.
39-year-old Pavel Durov, the founder and CEO of Telegram. It's alleged that this guy had been invited to Paris by a top government official.
You
only
never
for the
saw like
government to
anime
turn
Biden
around
trumping
and
like couple TikTok?
arrest
Never.
him.
Nope.
Why? Well, his social app Telegram has always maintained an encryption standard that
Like, if I
prevents
pull up my
authorities from
TikTok at the
tracking
minute,
down
I think they'll be
unsuspicious
probably
users and
Southside,
activities
but-
within the platform. The Western governments
Very,
have particularly been
different
unhappy with
than what people
Telegram's
think.
opaque nature, and Durov himself has at one point claimed that U.S. law enforcement agencies, such as the FBI, have tried to get a backdoor to the app, even allegedly trying to bribe its developers on their visits to the U.S. Anyway, having failed to cooperate with authorities, the next best thing for the authorities was to charge him as being complicit in crimes that happened within the app. That's why he's facing 12 charges, including one for complicity in selling CP. Now, the reason I'm bringing up Telegram here is because at the start of 2023 in Slovakia, Europe, Telegram
The thing is, Telegram in general is like the one most scam thing ever.
Became the breeding ground for 2 deepfake recordings that ended up actually disrupting their elections. According to a report by CNN, barely 2 days before the elections, the deepfake audios of Mikhail Semeka, one of the top candidates, spread around from Telegram to other social platforms, with his voice being heard talking about how he'd rigged the election and, equally damning to his image, about how he was planning to raise the price of beer. Also, the situation was probably worsened by the lack of a quick response from social media platforms in removing the deepfakes. Facebook was actually blamed for letting the copies sit for far too long. Interestingly, TikTok was praised for managing to take down all the copies of the recording. Anyway, with the slow action by some of the social media companies, the end results were that the candidate's voter bloc got swayed. It was unclear,
Facebook.
however, how many
Facebook wants as much like money as they want from that.
Daniel Milo, an employee from Slovakia's Ministry of Interior's unit to counter disinformation, is that the 2 recordings were made with AI and had some of their first origins and posts from pro-Russian politicians. That fact actually gave the whole thing a new twist because it became a suspicion that there could have been some influence from Russia in the sabotage of Mikhail Semeka. And for context, Semeka was the pro-NATO candidate at the time, meaning his interests aligned with those of Western governments like the US and UK. His opponent, though, who ended up winning, was more aligned with Moscow and had close ties to the Russian President Vladimir Putin. Erupt's $25 million deepfake fraud. One of the most mind-bending deepfake crimes that happened earlier this year was actually in Hong Kong, where an employee of UK engineering group Erupt's Hong Kong branch transferred $25 million to fraudsters believing his senior manager
Rush
had
politics literally like one-sided.
Now, before I describe what happened, you should first know that Erupt is a massive company. They've been around for more than 78 years and have about 34 offices globally with around 18,000 employees. They also earn annual revenues of about $2.64 billion. They're also well known for some of their iconic projects, including the Sydney Opera House and the Etihad Stadium in Manchester. So, a big company that is arguably an easy target for fraudsters. And I'm saying that justified by the fact that we've seen firms like Facebook and Google get swindled out of millions by fraudsters via fake invoices. That's just because as big as these companies are, it still gets pretty difficult to track every single payment, which is why some scammers actually end up succeeding when they try scamming these huge corporations. Anyway, what happened in Erupt is that in mid-January, an employee in the finance department in Hong Kong received a message from what appeared to be the firm's UK chief financial officer. The officer was apparently requesting for a confidential transaction to be carried out. The employee apparently had a moment of doubt, but that soon got clear after they received an invitation to a group conference call that included the company's CFO, other staff, and some outsiders. Unknown to the employee, the people they were seeing on the conference
they're all AI.
were not real. They were deepfakes. The
They're all
fraudsters
AI.
had used publicly available
Yeah, it's like in
audio
America,
and
just
video
not 2
footage
parties,
to
but
digitally
1.
recreate
Okay.
meetings participants and then read from a script. In the meeting, they asked the employee to do a self-introduction, but somehow never engaged them much. Actually, the employee said the meeting turned out to just be orders being given before it ended abruptly. Now, as of doubling down on their strategy, they continued engaging the employee using instant messaging, emails, and video calls. This went on for an entire week before the employee finally directly contacted the UK headquarters to make an inquiry. Unfortunately, by the time they were doing so, they had already facilitated 15 transfers to various Hong Kong bank accounts totaling $25 million. An investigation was immediately set up and is ongoing, but as it stands, it's not clear if there are even possible suspects in the case. What we do know for sure, though, is the company
politics
or deepfake technology was used in the fraud, and that though they suffered financial loss, their overall financial stability and business operations didn't suffer. Their statement also said that their internal systems were not compromised. They maintained that everything was all good, although a few weeks after, the company's East Asia chair, Andy Lee, stepped down, claiming he decided to embark on a new opportunity. It wasn't, however, clear if his departure was due to the fraud case or some other related reason. Now, I've already mentioned that this case is yet to be solved, but it might already have some positive side to where it serves to other companies as an example of what not to do. In fact,
just never. We're not. No one is safe from AI.
I hope our experience can help raise awareness on the increasing sophistication and evolving techniques of bad actors. Also, while reporting on the story, some publications share details that might be useful in fighting back against deepfakes. Fortune, for example, explained that in the event one suspects are on a call with a deepfake, you can ask them to turn around, which will most likely expose them, or to hold up an item such as a pencil.
Dang.
Voice clone of CEO. We've just gone over the case of Arup and how they lost $25 million to fraudsters.
Who was CEO?
This next one is simply a close shave, but in a different company. So what happened is that still this year, Mark Reed, the CEO of WPP, a massive global marketing and communications firm, got cloned, and the deepfake almost led to a successful loss of money and personal details. Apparently, the fraudsters started by creating a WhatsApp account and used an image of Reed that they downloaded from the internet. They then used that account to set up a Microsoft Teams meeting where the fake Reed and another cloned senior executive met an agency leader. They asked the leader to set up a new business, with the end goal being to solicit money and personal details throughout the whole process. The meeting fell through, and it's unclear if the fraudsters
The AI
were
is
ever
way
caught.
too
Now,
scary sometimes, especially because all you need, especially as the content creator, you have thousands of hours of content put out already, and like it can be you can be deepfaked pretty easily.
Involving Ozzy, a media company, and Goldman Sachs, just because they fall under the corporate type of fraud. And what happened was actually really strange, because this time it wasn't outsiders that were trying to get in, but rather one corporation attempting to take advantage of another. It was reported that Ozzy, a media firm founded in 2013 by a man named Carlos Watson, had been just about to close a $40 million investment deal from Goldman Sachs, with one final meeting remaining before everything got sealed. Now, Ozzy had sort of misrepresented itself as having a great relationship with YouTube, as they already had millions of views on the platform. And to support that notion, and also as part of the due diligence process, a meeting was set up between Goldman Sachs asset managers, the Ozzy team, and a YouTube employee, Alex Piper, who was the head of the unscripted programming under YouTube Originals. A total of 4 people combined. This meeting began fine on Zoom, but Piper apparently said he was running late and had trouble connecting, so he made a suggestion that they do a conference call. They did that, and Piper went on to talk about how great Ozzy was, and even praised Watson, the CEO, on his leadership. But then the Goldman Sachs side quickly got suspicious when Piper's voice began sounding artificial, like it had been digitally altered. Long story short, it turned out that wasn't Piper at all. And keep in mind, this was 2021. When Goldman Sachs reached out to YouTube, the real Piper said he had no idea about the meeting or even Ozzy's claims. Soon enough, the FBI got involved, and it all went downhill from there. Watson, the Ozzy CEO, tried claiming that Senior had done so due to mental health issues, but it later became clear they were all in on it. In fact, in 2023, Watson himself got arrested and
good luck trying to find out
a series of
with
other fraudulent activities were
deepfakes.
revealed at Ozzy. One of those being that they faked a contract with Cable Network One for them to obtain a bank loan faster. The Securities Exchange Commission charged them with defrauding investors of about $50 million through such misrepresentations. Absolutely weird behavior.
Okay, think final one,
Face
right?
swap to obtain fraudulent bank loans.
Yes, final one.
It's a known fact that U.S. bank accounts have been fighting credit card fraud for years. In fact, in 2023 alone, a total of $246 million was lost to such frauds across the country. Now, bad as it is in the U.S., the methods of fraud would probably look outdated compared to what has been happening in Hong Kong lately. Between July and September 2022,
What's happening in Hong Kong?
It was revealed that a syndicate of 6 people, led by one mastermind, had been using stolen identity cards to open bank accounts and obtain loans. The 6, aged between 28 to 50, managed to open 54 bank accounts using 8 identities and made 90 loan applications to 20 banks. And although a majority of the applications were rejected, 4 of them went through and earned them about $25,650. Now, the way they would do it is by using deepfakes to trick the facial recognition system and hence get the accounts and obtain loans. Also, besides the loan theft, they were also involved in phishing scams, having sent out over 7,200 messages from the 30 SIM cards they registered with the stolen identity cards. They did have a pretty awful success rate though, because the police only reported 1 successful phishing attempt where the victim handed over their credit card information and the fraudsters used it to make online purchases. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed the
man
video,
was not smart. Man is not smart. Okay, I think chat. This is where we end this. We're gonna end in here. Fine. Stream ends here, which is fun. Hopefully. But I'm cooked. You know, from where I found out, Trump was on round 2. Wait, what? I mean, what? Trump was on round 2. You know what? From the Fortnite. Oh, weird then. But all right, everyone, let's raid. I want to raid. I think I want to raid. Let's see who's live. Let's raid. Where Trump is Donald Trump. What? Either I'm able to read or not. Oh my. Dutch, thank you for $5. Thank you. I don't know why is my alert box not broken again? I love how everything is just like, oh, let's break. Let's see, who do we raid? Who are the gonna wood? What's Chromia doing? She's doing
Almost no reason to click. But if I'm gonna use them as a shot now,
VR chat. We could do. Hold on. Hold up there. Did we do? We gotta do them. But we were gonna do Chromia. Let's see, what are we doing? Or we do. I could also do Schwab. We could also do a Swab. Where she is doing marbles. Bum 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 bum. Let's see who has left. Chromia. Let's do Chromia.
Did you read the new? I literally saw a thing on TikTok
Let's do
that in Japan.
Okay. Let everyone have fun with the Chromia.
They've written this code.
Can I do /raid on here?
There is an AI that they've written this code to
Hopefully it's raids.
follow the human orders.
I don't know.
Human prompt stuff, you know.
There, guys, go show Chromia some love. Show him some love. For the raid message. Hopefully it started. Yeah, it did. Okay, great. For the raid message chat, do the normal one, which, oh, can I have English. I can English. There we go. Peacock raid, everyone. There you go. Chat, everyone have fun with Chromia. I'll see everyone on Wednesday. Everyone, see you on Wednesday for another stream. Probably, I don't know what we're gonna do. But until then, everyone, have a safe and amazing one. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.